guys, it's coffee time. What time is it? Almost 11:30. I've been playing Skyrim and then I went, I need to take a break and film because this is devouring me. But I have a fun activity for us. Are you guys ready? AAA batteries and the GG button. I know, finally. It has been such a quest trying to find AAA batteries. You wouldn't think so. But the first time that we went to Fry's, we were at the front desk and I was buying my stuff and I saw AA batteries and I was like, oh, I need to get some AAA batteries for my GG button. And the guy, were AA's, and I was like, oh, do you know if there are any AAA's up here, or if you only have AA's, like, along here? And he was like, I don't know. It's like, okay. So I was like, well, you know, they're easy to find. And I keep forgetting the only times that I was remembering, and I've been to Fry's 3 times now in the last, like, week, which is just an all-time high. Oh, it only takes 2. Fantastic! I can charge this up twice. And so the only times that I was remembering was when I was going to Fry's and saw the batteries while I was right there, and I was like, no! So finally, this last time through, I saw where, like, all of the batteries are. And I went, yes, I am doing this right now. Okay, go in this way, and you go in this way. I'm gonna be so sad if this doesn't work. Okay, are we ready? I feel kind of like Mike should be here for this, but at the same time, I feel like this is a good activity for us. That was way more intense than I expected it to be! I need to just stick this outside of Mike's door and just press it over and over and over again and then just run away. Oh, this is awesome. It's so, like, borderline annoying. Okay, I'm done. I swear, I'm done. Oh, that's worth it. I'm so glad that I finally put batteries in that. But yeah. It took so long for me to remember, because everywhere they're like, AA batteries? Because most things take AA batteries. AAA batteries, man. What I hate is when you put batteries in something and then when you try to take it out, it's like stuck in there. So you have to try to use your nails, and if you're like me, you keep your nails super short normally, so you're like just trying to like pry it out with all of your heart and soul, and then somebody who has like really nice long nails is like, just like pops it out and looks at you like you're stupid. Like, no, I'm sorry, I just need the batteries out and I was having a hard time. That happens to me a lot, I feel like. I feel like I wrestle with batteries too often. Specifically AA batteries. Or I put them in backwards. Who was it that I was with where I put them in backwards like over and over again? We put the batteries in. It was the Wii remotes. The Wiimotes. Ro put the batteries in them and they weren't working, and I was like, oh, it's because you put the batteries in backwards. I was looking inside and I was like, oh, they're backwards, and she was like, oh, are they? Oh, dang it, sorry. And I was like, no, it's fine. And so I like flipped them over and we looked again, and she was like, no, they were right before. I was like, yeah, they were. Don't you hate that when you're like, oh, silly goose, you did this wrong, and it turns out that they did it right? I feel like this is such... Yeah. But we finally got the Wiimotes working. Just to finish that story off so that you know the outcome. The Wiimotes, it had nothing to do with the batteries. I mean, originally it did because they just flat out didn't have batteries in them, but there was also like a syncing issue that was going on, so... Yeah. What I hate is, oh, I don't have it out anymore. My... when I was making masks or like prop things, and I always had to have a little battery pack if there were like LED lights that I had hooked up or anything like that, figuring out where to put the battery pack is the worst thing ever, especially if it's a mask. I had to I messed with that thing forever trying to figure out where to put that battery pack so that the eyes would glow. I don't know if I've shown you guys that one, though, the white bird mask with the big aluminum beak. It has like LEDs in the eyes and they glow. I think I have shown it to you. And yeah, I wound up having to put the battery pack right here and then put a huge piece of leather over it so that it was soft against the head. Because typically with masks you have to put like little pieces of foam or something to help keep it away from the face, because especially if the mask is modeled after the person's exact face, wait. So like, if you make a cast, like a plaster cast of a person's face, like this is mine. I finally got to make my own. I was really excited about it. But now it has like paper mache leftovers on it because I was stupid and totally forgot to put it in plastic ahead of time. But so like if I were to make a mask, do you like how batteries turned into mask talk time? If I were to make a mask on this that fit my exact face, the likelihood that while wearing it I would be extremely uncomfortable is so high. So, like, it would fit the face really well. It obviously, like, wouldn't be too thin or anything like that, but it would probably, like, pinch the nose in a weird way, and it would probably be scratchy depending on what, like... Yeah, so when you have a battery pack, it's like a whole nother level of how do I make this be comfortable at all. Or stage-worthy is what my professor always said was, I don't think that this is stage-worthy. And I'd be like, I'll show you stage-worthy. I would never say that. I would go, oh, okay. And then I would write angry notes to myself in the margins of my notes. I didn't take notes very well. But I did remember stuff like that. Like, try to make the actor not hate you while wearing your mask. Oh, shush, what are you doing? Yeah, batteries. I'd almost forgotten! It's so obnoxious, I love it! Oh god, this is the best thing ever. I'm so excited that that exists. And that it's in my house! Not just that it exists, but that I own one. I can press it whenever I want. And be like, oh sorry, is that annoying? Oh sorry, I won't do it anymore. That was almost a malfunction. That was almost me trying to be cool and then like pressing it, but having my hand not quite be on it enough for it to actually press the button, so I was like, but we're good. I saved face. Dang it! You need to stop picking things up. Ah! Skyrim's pretty good. I'm jamming on it so far. I'm not very far at all, but I'm digging it. I love when, right now I'm like talking with a character and he's standing in a way where his hip comes out of his costume. So I'm like, I love that. Or like when when a character's in a dress and they lift up their leg and their leg is like, their knee is like popping through the dress. Oh, it's the best! I love clothing malfunctions like that in video games. Ro just like cackled. I don't think you guys could hear that, but that was pretty funny. I just heard from her room. That's really funny. Anywho, I think I'm gonna go play more Skyrim. I know, you're shocked. I know. But we got the audio working, got everything working. Oh, I'm so elated. I'm like on cloud 9. We high-fived so many times. It's the best thing ever. So now I'm going to play Skyrim, be super excited, and I hope that you guys have a good night. And tomorrow's Monday, but that's okay. We can pull through. We can look at Monday and say, alright, Monday, bring it. Because that's what I'm going to have to do. So yes, have a good night, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Alright, bye-bye. Mwah.